Hello and welcome, music lovers. Welcome to my second Advent live stream. My name is Anna and we're playing some favorite Christmas carols. And we're going to start off with a gorgeous minor song called All Hail to the Days. This is a 17th century carol that celebrates the season of the year. So since it's on December 1st, all hail to the days that merit more praise. It's the old-timey version of the most wonderful time of the year. All hail to the days that merit more praise than all of the rest of the year. Come welcome the nights that double delights, as well for the poor as the peer. Like I said, it's the 17th century version of the most wonderful time of the year. Of course, the 17th century version is super haunting and minor, but still wonderful and gorgeous. But since I've played you the old-timey, let me give you the modern version. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Now, however you feel about the month of December or the season of Christmas, whether you're feeling overwhelmed by everything or are not the biggest fan of the carols, I will tell you, the music this season, in moderation, is magnificent. So here is the most wonderful time of the year. most wonderful time of the year. Well, welcome if you're joining us live here on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch or Instagram, or if you're watching in the replay, thank you so much. So these are a series of Christmas concerts I'm doing based on favorite requests and carols that people asked for. I'm going to be posting clips of these as part of the 25 Carols of Christmas challenge. And I really enjoy pulling. I don't normally play a lot of pop or like secular Christmas songs, like Most Wonderful Time of the Year. I almost always play carols, but I really love that sentiment because for a harpist, even though it's kind of a hectic season at Christmas, it's an amazing concept of celebration to take the cold, dark, wintry part of the year and choose to put all of the best celebrations and all of the best feasts when it's coldest and darkest. And even though historically there's been a lot of research that suggests that Jesus' nativity or birth isn't necessarily connected with the middle of December, the idea of celebrating the coming of the light and the life right here in the middle of darkness and winter and death, well, that is an amazing idea. And that's why I want the next carol to be "'Twas in the Moon of Wintertime." This is a traditional Huron carol. In fact, that's the alternate title, First Nations or Native American carol. "'Twas in the Moon of Wintertime." And the lyrics are composed by a French priest, a Catholic missionary, and put to a Native American feel. So, leave a like or a comment on what's the state of your weather at the moment. Is it freezing cold? Is it awful? Or is it okay and pretty nice? It all depends on where you are in the world. Elizabeth, cold and rainy here in Ohio. Ooh, I feel you. Cold and rainy here too. Thank you so much for jumping in. So that was a little bit of the Huron Carol, or 'Twas in the moon of winter time when all the birds had fled, that mighty Gitchy Manigtu sent angel choirs instead. So a wonderful, picturesque retelling of the Nativity in Native American language. Just a gorgeous tune. Now, you may have heard some fun rhythm in that, and I am playing this harp because I can run it through my loop pedal. So I have a couple effects and pedals hooked up. I have an effect pedal and I have a loop pedal hooked up. So at different points, you're going to hear me adding some fun rhythms and effects using these different techniques. And the rhythms on that are some of my favorite. Now, you'll notice I actually have a lot of harps. I played this beautiful Celtic harp in my last live stream. I have 2 pedal harps, and normally when I'm streaming from home, I'm playing my great big one. This is my big beauty back here. But this harp is actually my first. This is Jocelyn. I name all of my harps. And this one is my first pedal harp. I got her when I was 16, and she has been my faithful gigging companion. So she's a little bit smaller, but perfect size for me to lift and shove into the car. So this is the harp that I usually am hauling hither and yon during Christmas time. And because I moved so much and played in so many different settings, I added some pickups into the soundboard of this harp so I can plug it in, which is why I wanted to play it tonight. So I have it plugged in through all of these lovely loop pedals. And I just wanted to show her off because I don't normally bring her onto stream. So welcome, special guest appearance, Jocelyn. Jocelyn says hi. Thank you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth says she's happy she found the channel. I'm happy you found the channel. Thank you so much for watching. So, if you have any requests for a favorite song or favorite carol, you can leave them in. So I always love requests, and if we don't get to them tonight, tune in again for next time. But the last carol I played was the Huron Carol, not English language carol. So while we were doing interesting international songs, I wanted to jump over to the beautiful Jesu Bambino. Yesu Bambino. Oh, the beautiful baby. Ooh. All right. Well, hello to everyone watching, both live and in the replay. So great to have you here. Oh, hi, Skylar. Good to have you back on here. Sleigh ride? Ooh, sleigh ride. I'll see what I can work up. And Elizabeth. The arrangement of Yesu Bambino, will that work on a lever harp? I have not been able to make it work on a lever harp. So that's why I'm playing the pedal harp tonight, actually. I really love this carol. I wanted to play Yesu Bambino, and I couldn't figure out in this week how to make it on a lever harp. For anyone watching, the difference between a lever and a pedal harp is how fast I can change keys from A sharp to a G minor. So I decided to play the big pedal harp tonight, just so I could play you that beautiful song. Give me enough time, I will work out a lever harp version. I just haven't gotten there yet. But you can check out my other arrangements, because one of the favorite things I do is arrange music for both lever and pedal harp. In fact, one of my favorite arrangements I've done for this season is called We Three Kings, but for this, favorite carol, I wanted to mix it up a little, so I borrowed some of the Arabian Dance from the Nutcracker Suite by Tchaikovsky. So here I'm blending a little bit of Tchaikovsky's That Distant Sound of Camels Crossing Deserts with Arabian Dance. So here is We Three Kings from Orient and Are, bearing gifts we traverse so far. Doesn't that just sparkle with fun? So that was Arabian Dance with We Three Kings. Now, I pulled that one together to have that little sparkle, and it's one of the first songs that I included both on my Christmas CD, Sounding Joy, and on my website, on my sheet music arrangements. So the sheet music for everything that I've arranged is available on my website, annahagenharpist.com. Get your Christmas music now. And hopefully we'll be able to arrange more in the future. But that one holds a really special place in my heart because it got a mention in the Harp column magazine. The obscure places that harpists are very happy with. All right, so I had a request for Sleigh Ride a minute ago from Skylar. Hopefully this is the one that you know. Enjoy Sleigh Ride. Because it's way more fun to go dashing through the snow than dashing through the desert with camels. Or at least it's easier to do around here. A little sleigh ride to dash through. Well, it's mostly sleeting here at the moment. We don't have enough to sleigh, but we have enough to sleet. You know, one advantage of this icy cold weather is that sound carries really beautifully and clearly. In fact, there's all of this stories of bells ringing out, so echoing across frost-covered hills. So while we have some beautiful winter acoustics, let's try a little bit of Carol of the Bells. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. song gives me the shivers, and I'm the one playing it. Carol of the Bells, oh how they sound. So there are lots of fun opportunities. I think the reason that this is the most wonderful time of the year, and I know I am biased, but the most wonderful time of the year because there is so many opportunities for good music. Everywhere you turn, there's great space for music. And while there's a sparkle to the harp, a bell-like quality, I will confess my secret passion, I always wished I could play the drums. So one of the fun things to do when I am playing harp with a loop pedal is to create some of my own drum effects or drum sounds. So for Little Drummer Boy, we're going to play through. This is another arrangement that I put together. I put it on my CD and it's on my website for free, actually, if you go there. But I'm going to see on this version if we can add a little bit of shape and color with the drum, a loop pedal and some drum effects. So give me a heart or a like or a smiley face if you can hear the drum sounds coming through. Don't worry, I'm not going to break the harp, I promise. Drummer Boy. Oh, I got some smiley faces. Thank you, thank you. Well, now that we have made all of this noise with carols and bells, now that we have introduced every language and every different angle for Christmas, we're going to bring it back down into a space of silence. So this is an old medieval French carol called "Let all mortal flesh keep silence, and with fear and trembling stand. Ponder nothing earthly minded, for with blessings in his hand, Christ our Lord to earth descended." So this gorgeous carol is arranged by a friend of mine, Stephanie Clausen. She did the harp arrangement for this. And I played it last time on lever harp, so I wanted to break out the big guns and play it on pedal harp tonight with some really fun reverb. And her original arrangement doesn't include some loop pedal, but we're going to add some anyway. Let all mortal flesh. Yes, hi Kaisa, thank you. Kaisa says that Let All Mortal Flesh Keep Silence is so beautiful. I know, it's one of my all-time favorites too. Well, thank you so much everyone who jumped on and watched and listened. It is such a pleasure to be able to stream and share these Christmas carols with you. I have a couple more Advent concerts coming up. I'm doing another one of these solo live streams this Saturday. And then next week, I'm streaming on Wednesday, again, a week from today, with a friend of mine. We're doing harp and violin duets. And the Thursday after that, I will be streaming live from the Francis Branch Library. So I hope that you can jump on again, hear some live music, or watch it again. And leave a comment if you're watching live or in the replay with what song stood out to you or what song you love to hear. Because even though we are silent with awe, we are also rejoicing with good music. It was so much fun. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.